Right, so I'm moving. I've had a smoke, but a naughty smoke, a bad smoke. I was struggling to get my head to focus and actually zone out and just do the job at hand and not let my mind wander all the goddamn time. So I've had a smoke. I've had about an hour's break, and I'm thinking now I need to just get sat comfortably, which is really hard on the floor. I need to just get set and zone out and just get on it. So that's the plan. First part of the plan, guys. See if we can nail 2. It's not good to guzzle water, guys, but I've nailed too much coffee this morning. It's a hot day for the UK anyway, and yeah, need that H2O, man. That's some good H2O. Oh, tell you what, why don't we just have a little bit of a chill with you for 5. So let's get you set up in a spot, because I always feel nicer when you guys are vibing, you know. Sitting you up on that spot just don't feel like you're getting the moment. So this is me kicking back into I'm gonna vlog mode. Right, seriously guys, the more that I video, the more that afterwards I'll make sense of. I'm glad I'm capturing the moments I'm capturing, if that makes sense, because it makes me get opportunity to make light of how quickly I change. 1 minute I'm up, 1 minute I'm down. 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's bad. Try to focus, try to stay positive as best as I can. I keep preaching it to preach it into my head, to try to get me to take note of it. But I don't ever seem to get there, guys. And this whole thing that I'm doing now is peculiar and mad when I don't think I'm gonna. Why am I doing this? Why am I talking to a camera? If it never goes to the internet, for argument's sake, because that's the whole point of it. So then, therefore, it's just pointless me doing it. However, let me do a little number so you can come and watch what I'm doing. When I'm going through it, it's not apparent in my head. Viewing it back gives me a chance to see just how up and down I am. And I'm not necessarily in just mood. You're talking confidence, concentration, hundreds of thousands of things that are running through my head to try to even think of, and I can't think of one of them. It's not just I'm happy, I'm sad. It's not as simple as that. It's the silly stuff that results in you feeling happy or sad. You know, yeah, it's so much to try to explain in a sentence or a paragraph. It's just not that simple, because it's for each and every person. You can just categorize it in its life, it's what you make of it, you only live once, you're the only person that can change it. You know, there's all these one-liners and mottos and things that probably worldwide there's 100 different variations of saying it in 1,000,000 different languages. When they're said to you, they don't mean anything if you don't understand them, you know. It's like they've said to you in a different language. You have no idea what that person's going on about if you don't understand what they're saying. So, you know, walk a mile in my shoes. The list goes on. There's thousands of them. Nevertheless, to each and every individual's aspect or participation in their life, has left them feeling in certain ways, and I understand that the brain, fundamentally for most of us, has got to be the same. It's the same chemical makeup. It's what we feed into our body, or the resources we draw from our experiences that then create it. I understand that majority of our programming is set as since we were kids because of the parenting that we get, and that's the stable sort of balance that you get from there on after. Obviously there's room to learn from your mistakes if it has to be that way, learn from others and what you witness. The effects on that individual are always going to be different because the individual is never the same. It's never the same soul, it's never the same mind makeup. So therefore, how do you even begin to explain it to somebody that automatically assumes that they are like you because that is the opinion and point of view that they're going to take it from? So that said, even that was hard for me to try to put into words. I understand where I'm coming from, and it's the point that I'm trying to make, and a million people would say, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, and that's fair enough. But do they really? Because you only ever get to see what you see. You can't see the inside, the neurons firing, the thoughts flowing, shall we say, you know? So, completely different rant from a completely different outlook. This is an outlook that has just gone and smoked some cannabis and come back and reevaluated its situation. The thoughts previous to were the thoughts of a guy that's under pressure at the end of his wits and was struggling with the challenge ahead of him because he didn't have any focus. So make your own decisions on that one, guys. I will only have edited it to make it make sense. I'm not going to have made it fake or put words in my mouth or change edits or cuts. You see it for what it is, and if you understand, you understand, and if you don't, you don't. And if you don't see it, then you won't. So there you go. That's the motto I'm staying with. I still don't even know if this is going up. I know I'm making edits and I'm making cuts, but you know. Anyway, let's get you in your little housing. That's my little spill, guys. I haven't had one for a couple of days. I haven't felt like wanting to talk to a camera as it's more than one person or something that's actually going to ever take place in history. It's just something that I've lost faith in, guys. I really have, if I'm honest. I've lost faith in myself. I think I'm trying to do this for all the wrong reasons. That mindset has really taken hold. Really taken hold. I cannot stress to you how much that's taken hold, but I don't want to let the words pass my lips, because then that's partially halfway to accepting that it's happened when it hasn't. And I know I need to slap that shit out of me, because what I'm doing is positive and it needs to be done, but it's bloody hard doing it, and I feel like a prat. I feel a prat when I accept it and think, yeah, I'm going for the vlog. Because really, am I going for the vlog? You know, that voice, that demon pops up. As crazy it is, I can't give you the stats on it. I think it's like, it must be like season 9 or season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I just watched the episode last night. And there was a bit where they had to split the drag queens. So you had to do like your normal drag, and then the other, like you had to do the other image of your consciousness, the evil side, the horrible side, the one that depicts the faults in you and puts you down and makes you feel like you can't succeed. And it was a really, like, you take the episode, you take the show for what you want to take the show for, but just that little point there, just the thought, and some of the things that was that were brought up in it, really. I'm not a drag queen, I don't do drag. I have an amazing respect for them, for what they do, because nevertheless it's something that, you know, generally the public, certain members have a certain look on it, and I just think if you're doing something that you love, regardless of what anybody else says or thinks about it, but you're pursuing that, then wow. I take my hat off to you, because I wish I could be that brave to do that sort of shit. You know, I don't even know what I really want to do, but Jesus, man, if you people have figured that out and you're doing it and you're living it, and even with all the hate and the shit that will come your way, you still do it and still make it as good as you do. You got bigger balls than me, guys. So yeah, man, fair play to you all. Fair play. But the point raised in the show was very apt. I didn't actually video any of it because, again, I'm worried about audio and copyrights and other things. Like, I was playing some tracks this morning and I don't know if I'll get, like, I don't know. I need to do some more research on that. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to show you my take on life. So these are the things, you know. I'm not trying to portray them as my songs or anything. Some of the beats you will hear are my songs, but that's a whole different kettle of fish. But yeah, when it comes down to it, if it's audio in the background, I don't know how I'll stand on that one. So again, I don't really think that I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to try to, like, force sales or anything. I'm not promoting these people, and I'm not trying to claim it as myself. So not trying to make money off of it. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see if I end up getting like a letter or an email. We'll find out, eh? Anyway, point being, yeah, there's some crazy shit, guys, that goes through my head, and it's fucked up. It is the two, you know, it's the one day you're happy and up and you're positive, and then the next day you're beating yourself up just for the sake of beating yourself up because you didn't achieve some mental set goal that you know, you just, like, and again, it comes down to that thing of if it's manageable. You know, you got to have these goals and these tasks, but they got to be manageable. So on that note, I've got to get back to what I've got to do, which is sort these cables out, and that's what I need to address right now, guys. So I'm sorry if this is punishing the vlog, but it's punishing me too. And I just wanted to get it. So all footage is good footage. Obviously, I'm assuming once I quit cannabis, my life will just rocket. It'll go up at echelon shit. I'll be at the top of my game, and I'll just be, you know, just fucking so happy that I'll be like a goddamn kid on fucking Sugar Rush. Be bouncing off the walls. So I might try this one after holiday. When I come back, I'm looking forward to it, because I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, if that is the key to my happiness, guys, I'm quitting. Because obviously it is, because that's what the people have told me. This is what the educated people are telling me. So I'm going to quit that after my holiday. I'm going to come back, and then we'll see how happy I am. Need my wallet, need my keys, gotta go get petrol. Get that sorted so I ain't got to worry about it in the week. And then get back on cables. Yay. Hey!
Hey! I've got a new top as well, but I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
See?
Right, okay.
It's just like cool.
ain't good, is it?
It's not good.
Was it really bad?
Yeah. It can't really matter, we've got enough to like last a couple of days.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessary.
Tuesday maybe. A protein shake, protein cookie, protein yogurt. I think I'll then get my 131 grams of protein or whatever it is.
It seems like quite a lot of protein.
Yeah. But that's what the stupid like macronutrient calculator told me.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm blind. I couldn't see anything coming in with sunglasses on. It's silly, wasn't it?
I see.
Silly. Oh. Back to cables.
The iron blows. Oh, I missed that. That one. I keep missing that.